welcome to our campaign of Dungeons and Dragons. Hope you all have a great day and all that jazz. Before we get started, say a big thank you to our sponsor, TaylorMade Craft, who have made our fabulous initiative markers. I'm sure we will be seeing at use today. Yep, jazz hands on those. Jazz hands. And check the information on our link in our bio to see all the other goods that they do, anything nerdy. All good bits can be made through Taylor Craft. Is there? Yes, there is something. I believe your character, Taylor, got inspiration.
I did, yes.
We now have inspiration coins.
Ooh.
So
I actually remember it.
Every DM has a different way in which they make inspiration work. Some it will end at the end of a session. Some will end at a 24-hour rest. Because inspiration is a whole new thing to 5e. It's one of the new mechanics of it, and there's no real rules, no real set rules on it. Only that the DM can give it out based on good character gameplay and the performance of the characters. So you will have that until you spend it. So it doesn't matter if you use it this session, which I'm sure you probably will, or if it's in 4 months' time. You have that inspiration. You can only ever have 1 point of inspiration.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it doesn't end
It doesn't
that
end.
day?
No.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so every DM has their own take on it.
Okay.
So like one of the sessions I play, actually there's all different rules, because one of the sessions I play, it ends when you go to sleep. Another session I play, it ends at the end of the session. So
it's a bit confusing.
Yeah. So
Okay.
And you can also give your point of inspiration. I've never seen anyone give their point of inspiration away.
It's like, yeah.
But, you know, people aren't usually that kind. And inspiration can turn the tide. So, anything else anyone wish to add before we dive into tonight's heartbreaking adventure?
It's been an honour and a privilege, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
For my fellow rogues.
So this is one for the rogues, yeah?
It's like, we who are about to die salute you.
Right, so let's jump straight into tonight's adventure. Last we left off, we were travelling through the city of Silvery Moon and enjoying the High Harvest Tide Festival. Quite a big name. You play in all the different games that they had there. You got strength tests, which some did better than others at. Chili eating competition, which again some did better than others. And even target shooting, where Baracus was trying to give pointers to the little children to help them win a stuffed teddy bear.
Because you know.
Good work. As you made your way through, you started to follow the crowd that all kind of started to lead to the central part of the city. It was just outside the town hall, where you saw a half-elf gesturing to the crowd, rallying the crowd, as it were, people screaming and shouting, and you then pointed out that it was a battle arena, the fight of the Harvest Tide. You were quite quick to sign up, as your group does, quite quick to part with your 60 gold piece entry fee, but you could double, triple, quadruple it, so you never know. You entered the back of the battle arena, where you were led by a very young, naive-looking guy, and while you're in the back area, you saw various groups trying to psych themselves up. You saw quite a few famous groups as well, some well-known travellers. You also saw different sized cages being led in and out of the arena. Unfortunately, you couldn't see what was in there, as they were all covered up with thick black tarp. We also saw a good few people coming out carrying their unconscious comrades, some people covered in blood, others missing limbs, some crying. So there was some brutal stuff that you saw in that brief hour that you spent in that back tent. But, and you know, it's gonna have some fun. You definitely know that these are not challenges to be taken lightly.
It's like it's going to be gore, warning, gore.
As we left, you were just being taken to the entrance of the battle arena. You were led by the same doughy-eyed sort of young lad. Got someone quickly grunge up. Quick, what's your name?
With CB4.
CB4.
Yes.
Isn't that a boy band?
No, it's a mystery. Don't worry about it.
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
Okay. Quick.
If we want to bow out, how do we? Is there like a word?
You didn't read the contract, did you?
No.
There's no bow out. You. It is the last man standing, or person standing, if you will.
Laura just kind of like, okay, you can do this. You can do this.
But never fear, I am certain that you will. Well, yeah. Are you ready?
I just want to kiss my puppy goodbye.
Chills, literally chills.
Yeah. Okay, psyching ourselves up. We can do this.
We're good. You can. You look like a bunch of people that could potentially do something.
Yes.
It's fine.
First round, guys.
Right, here we go. Get ready to make your grand entrance. And you see him just behind the curtain as he trots off. And you hear the was it CB4?
The CB4, yeah.
CB. Such a weird. I keep
Not-
thinking UB40.
Not the name I wanted. We'll go with it. We're going with it.
All right. So you hear the crowd start to lower down after all their screaming and shouting. And you go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins and ghouls, humanoids of all types and all ages, let me introduce you to the amazing, the death-defying, the questionable, the CB4! And like, as he says that, the curtains get drawn back, and it is an outdoor sort of ring, and as you start to step through, there's hundreds of people all like clapping, some laughing and pointing at you, some cheering. People are throwing flowers into the ring and stuff, and it's just kind of like, it starts off what would look like a hexagon, and as you travel through, it goes almost rounded.
As the curtain thingy, mage armor.
Yep.
Just before we walk in.
Mage armor straight away.
Yeah.
Got my shield and sword out and I'm just banging
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So you're walking through and you're cheering on the crowd. You're getting them really rallied. They looked a bit questionable at first, but as you're walking through into the ring, you start banging your sword and shield. Viella, seeing what you're doing, she takes her shield off her shoulder and she starts banging as well. She starts doing a little loop around the ring, really cheering them on. Very uncharacteristic of her, and she's like, "Rah!" trying to cheer them on, trying to look a bit hard, looking absolutely terrified in her eyes. Like, well, what might happen?
No terror.
As you get closer to the centre of the ring, you do see near the back there are 3 sturdy-ish looking boxes. They're only hollow crates, but they offer a small bit of cover. 5 feet tall they stand, so you have a good crouching cover if you need it. And as you all make your way into the centre of the ring, may you all place your people, please.
I'm gonna fan this way and head behind this box.
What's that about the...
Fan the other side.
While you're all walking out, the announcer, he's still screaming and shouting, and he's giving it all this and about all the previous battles, the creatures that people are going to face. You hear him, he's like, the last group did not fare so well. They only made it to 2. These group, they look a heartier bunch, don't they? And half the crowd's like, no! And the other half's like, yeah! Especially the people at the front that you and Viella were like cheering on and stuff.
Fight.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath as we enter round 1 of the battle ring. Unleash the beast. And
the beast is already here.
And at that, can you all please roll initiative?
Wreck the shell. The beast is already here.
Not bad.
Help if I do what?
Shall I roll Lucy's?
Actually, yeah, do you know what? If you do all Lucy's attack rolls, that'd be so much easier. +2.
Oh, she'd kill you.
True.
What did Viola get, sorry?
4.
4? Oh, wow. And Elora?
16.
16, not bad. See, I prefer having a lower initiative, if I'm honest.
I like middle.
Baracus?
18.
18.
7.
And green, 7. Well, considering your last one was a 1 here.
Yeah. And I couldn't do anything because I could barely see anything.
Our beautiful initiative markers created by TaylorMade Craft, all custom to our characters, of course.
Yes.
That's your job for now on.
Yes.
And at that, he announces, "Unleash the beasts!" And this platform here drops and then slowly rises. And as it rises, you see not 1, but 2 gnolls. They look like your regular gnolls that you've had before, but they look a lot more battered, weather worn, and a lot more foamy out the mouth, demented sorts, shall we say?
Why does it have to be the one enemies that it takes us ages to destroy?
Yeah.
Because that's
Oh
what
yes.
we always have
Beforehand, DM. What are we naming our little mascot?
Monty.
Monty.
That's kind of weird because I had that name in my head.
Oh, there we go, Monty. Maybe I did say that last week and I just forgot.
Monty the Red Dragon.
No, it's just reading my mind.
If anyone remembers, say it in the comments.
Monty. Right.
Every
Well,
cake
ladies and
was a hell of a
gentlemen, let the battle begin. And as he holds his little staff up like that, and huge red sparks emit out of it. Top of the round, Baracus, you are on deck.
As I'll say, where Leo's just stood there. He hasn't moved. Okay. Why did it have to be first?
Why does it have to be nose?
Same thing after last time. I will move first, so I would pretty much say I was there. So put myself there, and I will attack with my short bow.
Beautiful.
So first, my attack roll.
Please roll to hit.
14. That one, so
20.
yeah, 20.
Yep, 20 hits. Please roll for damage. Unfortunately, no sneak attack.
It's fine.
It will come, I'm sure.
I blooming hope
Like
so,
it
because
always
that's where I do most of my freaking damage. Eight.
8 points of damage. Very nice. Is that 1 or 2? Sorry.
Which one are you hit?
Enemy 1 or enemy 2?
I'll go for enemy 1.
Number 1.
Number 1 gets it.
Hit
Gets shot in
sinks
the
deep
balls.
into its shoulder.
And then literally have one more little movement.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'll put myself up there.
Yeah.
And I will hide, bonus action hide.
Yeah, so please roll for stealth.
Stealth, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
24.
24, okay. Enemy number 1's turn. After getting hit, he follows you with his eyes, but then as he squints with the pain, he loses you. And then his focus then gets brought on to the first person. He doesn't move.
No.
No.
Okay.
So, whoosh, gets straight in there, and he just gets out his longbow, and he just hits a very rapid bow. As you hear the twang, like dust particles will come off the string. Oh god, drop those. That is a 10 to hit, Viella. So that is a definite miss. She's currently on shield as well. So, boom, hits. Oh, misses. Sorry. And it says, and it goes 15. Works that way. Enemy number 2's turn. He is going to just go 5, 10. He's going to come up there, and he's going to wrap off his bow
At me.
at you.
Yeah, cool.
17 to hit.
With the +2. Yeah.
Hits. Yep.
Snap bang on the armour class.
So that is 5 points of damage to you, Green.
5. Okie dokie.
And as it hits you and it sees you take the damage, he gives like a proper deep hyena throat laugh. And that is then turn Elora.
I'm gonna, seeing number 2 shoot at Green, I'm gonna throw a firebolt at number 2.
Number 2.
16.
16 hits.
Good.
Nice.
6.
6 points of damage. Very nice.
And I'm gonna back up 2.
Yeah. Just back it all up.
Back it up. Back it on up.
Anything else you wish to do?
No, that's it.
No? Green, you're on.
Okay. 5, 10, 15.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go reckless.
What weapon are you using?
My longsword.
Longsword? Yeah, lovely. Because we agreed it was one-handed, didn't we, the longsword?
Yeah,
we did.
it's moty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so attacking reckless, attack with advantage.
21.
21 has hit. Please roll for damage.
What was it? Was it a D10?
You should have it written.
I can't remember if it was a D10 or a D8.
I think it's a D8. I think it's a D10 if you're two-handed, and a D8
Yeah,
if you're
that
one-handed.
sounds about right.
That sounds.
Yeah, because if you're two-handing, it's a lot more powerful strike,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Oh yeah, and it's +1 as well, isn't it?
That's to your
To
attack.
attack.
To the attack, so that would be 22 then.
Yeah, so that's why you hit anyway. Yeah.
Either way you hit.
So 8.
8 points of damage. Nice. How do you want to do this? I'm joking.
Oh.
No, I'm not going.
I'm just gonna take off his legs and then just take the head off.
Yeah. So you slice at the knee, and as it starts to fall, you just come up, and the crowd. That absolutely, I love it, the brutality of it, and that is number 1.
Number 2.
Oh, was it number 2 you attacked?
Yeah.
So
Oh, in that case, he's not dead. I thought you attacked number 1. My bad.
No, yeah, because number 2 was the one I
Yeah.
attacked as well,
Yeah.
so he had a 6,
6.
and then whatever. Green
Right,
did.
I've messed up on the things. Bear with. There's a 6.
Just kind of crisp.
Sorry, he's not dead.
Okay.
My bad.
he's still
Close
standing.
to it though.
But he
though,
doesn't
like-
look good.
Okay.
My bad.
Well, it wasn't going to look good either way.
No.
But
Is there anything else you wish to do?
That will be it for a minute.
you're like that squirrel that we saw earlier.
Viella, she is going to, she's got her sword drawn, so she's going to come at this one.
5, 10, 15, 20.
For 25 feet. She's got a shield up there, and she's just got to lift the shield up slightly and swing. Go for a little cheeky, so if you want to roll for attack there, Mr. Green.
What was it, plus?
+4.
4. So this is 4, so 8.
8 misses. So she almost lifts her shield up a little bit too high over her face, and she swings wild. And that is all she's going to do. So, top of the round, Baracus.
Okay, so I'm going to move 1, so I've put myself there. And I will attack again with my short bow.
Yeah.
Am I able to get a sneak attack after that?
On number 1 or 2, you can.
Number 1, please.
Yeah.
Do this
Roll,
fella.
roll to hit first.
Nice.
Roll straight up 19
Yeah.
anyway, so that's straight
that
away
hit
hit.
definitely hits.
Max damage.
Sounds good, guys.
I'll do it again, don't I?
No, another one.
Oh, yeah, because that was your sneak attack there, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that was.
12.
Wow.
So give me a sec, so. 19.
19 points of damage. And this was at which one, sorry?
Enemy number 1.
Enemy number 1. How do you want to do this? This is an actual kill.
Baracus, the Knoll
the
Slayer.
guns.
The murderer.
the Knoll
of
Slayer.
Knolls.
That is your name now.
I will shoot him literally square in the head on the side.
Yep. So as it just turns to look at my other attacking it, it looks over, and as it turns, the bow just comes on, sinks it, almost gives it extra momentum. His head almost spins off his shoulders, and he is down, mofos.
Ping.
Ping.
And I still have my movement and
You do.
stuff, so it's all good. I move there, and that is my turn.
Absolutely delightful.
Glorious.
Oh yes.
Alright.
Enemy number 2, kind of seeing his comrade fall down, he's just almost extra. He drops his bow and he goes, tries to grab you, Green. Tries to take a nice chunk out of your throat.
Just remember he's got advantage.
Oh, he does.
Is it because you went reckless?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I rolled a 6 and a 7, so they both miss.
Yes.
Like, without that. I don't need to add that up.
That's good.
Yep, so he misses his attack, unfortunately. Elora.
I am going to move this way a bit. Over to here. Just so I've got line of sight on it, and I'm going to draw my longbow and shoot an arrow.
Yep, go for it.
24.
24
Nice.
hits. Somehow.
Somehow it missed.
Somehow, some way.
5.
5 points of damage.
Yeah.
Looking very... As it hits you, it turns and faces you, and he looks really weak. With his howling. Anything else you wish to do?
Run like hell.
I was there, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Maybe about there.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm kind of
Partially.
partially there.
Yeah, that's fine. Green.
Yeah, that's it.
Going reckless
Going
again.
reckless.
19.
That's a 1 and a 19.
Both complete ends of the spectrum.
26.
26, yeah, 26 hits. Roll for damage.
2. 6.
6 points of damage. How do you want to do this? This time.
Exactly the same.
Exactly
Leg
the same.
and head.
It's almost deja vu. You come in on the legs, push on the head. You hit its head with such force. You hear that clean snap, and the crowd goes absolutely nuts as you eliminate both enemies in about, say, 7 seconds. Oh yeah. You hear the entertainer go, "Folks, did you see that? It happened so quickly I barely even noticed." And the crowd, they absolutely go feral for it. You get hit in the head with a couple of roses. Ah, thanks, oh fucking thorns. You know, brilliant. Yeah, you and Viola are both drumming up the crowd, bringing it on. And the entertainer, as you look up to the entertainer, he's a bit like, "Okay, so let's."
Why can't we do that when we're in the battle last time?
So let's your initiatives are going to stay in this order, by the way,
Okay.
guys.
Okay.
Let's bring out the next ones, I guess. And at that, a couple of people erupt from the curtain and they pull away the pull away.
We
some
can
away
move-
with them.
we can
You
move.
can all. You're out of combat, so you can
Right,
all
so
move back into
Viola's gonna go
positions
back.
that you wish.
Are you...
I'm gonna move.
I'm gonna move to that one.
Yep.
I read
And
that.
so the crowd does
Yeah.
not quieten down at any point during this. They're absolutely loving it. You see there's a couple of kids in the audience with Knoll dolls, and then they're shaking around, they got their heads that come off, and they're there like, "Ah." One little kid looks at you and throws a little fake Knoll head at you. Absolutely loving it. So these other guys are all carrying off. As one of them is dragging off one of them, its leg falls off as it drags off. He gets halfway and he goes, "Oh," drops it, picks up the leg on there, and then just drags it away.
Souvenir.
And then you hear, and then
Grab a toe.
you hear the crowd start to go quiet,
Okay.
and
Back
you
in the game.
look up and you see the entertainer, and he's observing everyone, almost allowing people to stew in a little bit of silence just to get the real tension
just
going.
like
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, wasn't that a rush? However, I feel they may not be as lucky, for the next ones "What say you?" And as he says that, the crowd again, there's mixed emotions. Some are absolutely screaming, loving it. Others are like, "Oh, you suck, CB who?" You know? Some of them are like, "What? CB what? CB suck!" You know, you are getting pretty badly heckled. You're not a group that they've
No, we're
even
new.
slightly known.
We
You
are
know, so there are a lot of
new.
people, but you are impressing some people. A lot of people are like, that's very nice. You know, something that 7-second KO. Bravo. And at that, he screams, "Round 2, fight!" And as he yells, 2, as they raise up, you see their heads first. And it's a little bit confusing, because as it raises up, it's 2 suits of armour. And then they have spikes coming out of their shoulders, out of their heads, and they don't move. And as the platform locks in place, you see they don't move. And they're just stood there, silent, waiting, ready.
At least they're a bit split up this time.
And Baracus.
Dig dang it.
Do I recognise like what kind of thing this is
This is not something that you've seen before.
or read about?
Nope.
Okay.
This is going to be
As
bit more
you're,
difficult.
as you're looking at them, they don't move at all. However, you do notice that they both have a sword and the other has a fish clenched.
A fish.
Fist. Their fist.
I wasn't the only one that had fish, right?
I was like, Jesus, how did you kill us with a fish?
As a fishmonger, you cannot get a clenched fish. Believe me, guys.
I'm going to smack you with a
Sorry.
salmon.
Smack
What,
my
so-
fish up. Bow, bow, bow.
So they both have a sword and clenched?
A clenched fist.
Okay, so-
Clenched fist.
So they're both the same kind of
Yeah.
thing,
They
right?
both almost look a mirror of each other.
Okay.
He's going to be
Not
interesting.
moving, just I don't believe they'd be taking any damage. But Baracus, you're on deck.
I've taken 5 and that's
Taking
it.
5.
Swap the deck.
You see the crowds are kind of like, "Come on, fucking hit him! Not doing anything." Hear the crowd.
I
Fuck him up! Fuck him up!
want to try something. I
Mhm.
want to use my Taumaturgy,
Yeah, you can. Thaumaturgy.
or whatever it's called. I will manage to pronounce it at some point in my lifetime. To make a noise in this corner here, if
Mhm.
possible, like a screaming, like
Yeah, you
sound.
can. Like a high pitch.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
fine.
Like a no screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, and see if they react in any way.
Yeah. So you cast Thaumaturgy out. Are you going to make it look in a certain way and do your Thaumaturgy, or?
I pretty much make it look like I've screamed myself, just
Yeah,
type
but
of
it's
thing,
coming from a
but
different.
it's gone further
Yeah.
away, so it makes it
It's like the
yeah.
third person in front of them is screaming, but it's coming from behind them.
Yeah.
That's cool. So as you do that, they don't move.
they don't move.
No.
at all.
But you only just vaguely hear it.
Mm.
You get a sense that because the crowd is so loud,
Yeah, it's
a lot of the effect of the scream may have been
Yeah.
lost into the
yeah,
into
not
the
a problem.
atmosphere.
Okay, so I'll mark that one.
Anything else you wish to do? Still have bonus
And that's it.
actions,
Frozen and
movement.
frozen.
I will hide for the moment.
Yeah.
Hide
We'll see
as bonus
how I
action.
Yeah.
Hide.
So please
stealth.
roll your stealth. I'll just move you
Ouch.
to get behind it.
13,
13. Okay. So you feel that you are hidden.
and that's me.
Enemy number 1 is just going to he's gonna look, he turns around and looks at his neighbour and goes, and as he moves forwards, his movement is quite very scattered, very loud. This armour that they're wearing is very heavy, very chainmail-y.
This is going to be hard to break them.
So they're both there, so that's 5. and he gets to Viola, and he just turns his head and he looks at her, and his clenched fist, just unrealistic to its body, moves quick as light and smack right in the face. You almost didn't see it move, considering how clunky and slow they were moving just to approach you. It was quite an unexpected attack. So, and it hits with 21 hits, and that is 5 points of damage to Viola. And as he punches her, his fist, also his other hand reacts as she holds. He goes in for a second attack.
Oh.
Or down.
2 melee attacks, guys. But that is a 10 to hit, so as she goes down, she also instinctively sees his other hand jerk up, and she kind of matrixes it out of it. Laura, you're on deck.
I'm gonna.
So you've now seen that these have, well, this one anyway has two
two
attacks.
I don't want to use that just yet. I'm gonna shoot firebolt at number 1.
Yeah.
See how that works against flame. 19.
19 hits. Just.
Oh,
Dear. 2.
2.
Yeah.
2 points, and that was at
Number 1.
number 1. That's better than no damage, I suppose.
true.
And
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and
please
then
carry
I'm
on.
gonna move, and can I crouch as part of my movement? I'm not hiding, but I'm just kind of like
I'll say you can crouch as part of
just
your
so
movement,
I'm not
just-
like
Yeah.
completely
I'll
open.
say you're partially covered, so I'll give you a +2 to your AC from there.
Okay.
Alright? So as long as you stay crouched, I'll allow a
Okay, I'll crouch
+2.
that for a minute.
So this one is gonna make its move. It's gonna go. He's gonna come into combat with you, Green. So again, he's gonna quick as a light fist straight away. That's 7 to hit, which I'm assuming very much misses. So misses with that one. So then he's gonna quickly chime in with his knife and roll a 5 again.
Miss.
So miss
Nice.
on both turns. He missed. So Green, what you gonna do, boy?
I would like to bonus action rage
Yep,
and reckless at number 2.
good.
10.
10 misses,
Well,
I'm afraid.
11.
That's got him.
Says of it.
Anything else you wish to do?
Rise eat.
That is it.
Her
That is
flexes guns.
I'm correct. Viola now has advantage.
Yes.
If she's within 5 feet of you, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool.
And for as long as she's in melee, then.
Yeah, which she most definitely is. So please roll for an attack on number 1 for Viola.
So 10
Uh,
plus
10 plus 4,
so
so
14.
14 misses, I'm afraid. That with advantage, yeah?
Yeah.
Gutted.
She's gonna kill
so
you for these bad rolls.
she also goes in for an attack. The armor, like, it hits,
10.
but it just straight off. Like, these aren't dexterous, they're heavy. You can't not hit them, but it's just the hit just isn't hard enough to do that damage necessary. So, top of the round. Baracus.
Okay, so I'm gonna move.
Mm-hmm. Moving on up, moving on up.
So that's 15. And I will attack enemy number 2 with my short bow.
Mm-hmm. And you'll also get your sneak attack. So roll for your hit, please.
16.
16 misses.
Oh.
And then I still have some movement left. So back there. And I will hide again.
Mm-hmm.
For 14.
14. Yeah. So you feel like as though you are hidden.
And that's me.
Everything you wish to do, yeah. So enemy number 1, again, it's just going to absolutely wail on Viola yet again. Going to go in with his fist to begin with. That's 12, which misses. And its second attack is 14, which also misses because she's got a shield up.
Yeah.
So if it weren't for that shield, she'd have got another hit. That's enemy number 1, Elora.
Okay, I'm gonna uncrouch and step there.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's, I think, pretty sure that's within 5 feet. Yeah, 25. And then I'm going to use 1 sorcery point to double my range, and I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp on number 1.
Do I need to make a save?
No, but I get advantage because he's got armor.
Yes, he is very, very metal.
Very, very armored.
Okay, so
It's a spell or a cantrip?
it's cantrip.
Cantrip.
Don't turn me into a potted plant in the middle of this. So
Nah, that's what I'm
alright.
thinking. But
19 or 16.
19 hits.
19 hits. Cool. That's
Just.
good. That's good. So D8. Oh, and it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn after this now.
Marvellous. So
5.
If you want to run away, now's the time. Which one was that on, sorry?
Number 1.
Number 1.
And then I'm gonna step back and crouch again.
Yeah, that's fair. It's good. It's a fair tactic.
Yeah.
Especially when you see these guys can only... There's no ranged attack on them. It's up close or nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's me.
Is that you done?
Yeah, that's me done.
So, enemy number 2. You're in front of it, Green.
Yeah.
It's just gonna keep absolutely pummeling away at you. So that is a 16 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. It misses, and it goes in for its second attack, which was a 13 to hit.
Miss.
Both miss.
Because of my shield.
You can't obviously see any reaction to it, but you can't help but feel it might be getting frustrated. Like there's no sound.
Did you do...
I did do advantage,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
There's no actual sound to it. The only things you hear when it attacks is its armor moving, which is unusual because when you're at this close range, you can quite often hear the enemy's breath and the pain that they take, but it's just silent.
I'm glad
And that's
at
probably
least,
the freakiest thing about it.
at least I still keep my rage.
Are you still in rage? Or
Because he attacked, didn't
no, but it's only if he hits.
he? Is it?
Yes,
Okay.
it's only
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah,
take
yeah.
damage or give damage.
Oh.
So have
So
you
you-
lost your rage now?
I would have, yes.
Yes.
Big day.
Right, going reckless again.
Yeah.
That's slightly better.
22.
20.
Well, 23.
Because what's rage? So rage is you have to take damage or give damage by your next turn, isn't it? Yeah. So you would have lost it because you didn't take or give any. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. So what was that to hit? Sorry, it was in its 20s, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, it was 23.
Yeah, because I think if you rage and attack and miss, that's it gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
11.
11.
Ooh, nice.
11 points of damage. That's very good. Yep. Anything else you wish to do?
That's it.
As you hit it with the sword, you hear this real echo come from its chest, like it's almost as if the thing is hollow, but you've made a real dent in its chest. You can almost see the pure outline from where you struck him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anything else you wish to do?
That's it.
No. So Viella is going to use her action to disengage.
Yep.
And go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And she's gonna...
She didn't need to use her action because he can't take reactions.
Yeah.
Ah! Good thing
So
you remembered.
So she
So
can just
she's
move.
just gonna move.
Yeah, but would number 2 get an attack of opportunity because he's in attack range and
But he's in with you.
But
Yeah,
he's
he's
in
in
combat
combat,
with
yeah.
thingy. So she's just... So she doesn't have to use her action, which is great. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. She's gonna move up back here with you, Elora. And she is not going to do anything because she's not willing to drop her shield to use her crossbow. And that's her action done. She's just gonna shout abuse at it. Fucking Tin Man, get a heart! And that is, and that's top of the round.
Sweet. I'm gonna move again back to here. So that was straight up 15. And I'm going to short bow again.
Yep, that's fine. So please take your shot. I'm taking number 2, yeah.
I straight up miss anyway. Yeah, because it went up to 10.
Ah, gutted.
This is not my turn this time.
It really isn't, apparently.
It's like me and Jodie's turn.
Yeah.
And I'll do exactly the same thing, go back out and
Yeah,
hide.
so roll for thingy, please.
23. 23.
23, you feel like you're pretty well hidden.
I am the
You
true.
even start thinking, I wonder if anyone in the crowd can even see me.
I am completely invisible.
I am.
Enemy number 1 is just gonna... He's gonna go to you, but he's gonna take a step and then straighten up and then turn and face this way. That's 5, 10, 15...
Oh shit.
Oh, what was that, yeah?
Yeah. No.
No,
you
yeah,
weren't
you're
there.
there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
He can make it.
He can make it.
But it's okay. It's okay. I'm okay.
So
I'm okay.
Face.
Full movement, and he looks at you, Alora, and he looks at Viola, and you see his arms rise up, and he does that. So just 1 for a punch against Viola. Natural 20.
Oh.
So that is
Rest in peace.
because it's a natural 20. Instead of taking the average, I will actually roll to make it fair.
Uh-huh.
So that's 10 points of damage. So that's what the average would have been anyway.
Oh, jeez.
Damn.
So that hurt. And then for you, Alora, 23.
Yeah, obviously that hits.
Quite if I was a natural 20,
Yeah.
you would have squealed.
I'd have been like, okay, I'm dead. It's nice knowing you.
7 points of damage to you, piercing.
Damn. I like this move though.
Yeah. It's like
Oh.
It is.
Gets both of
Just
us.
simultaneous.
just like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I am
wanna-
not Terminator.
I want to learn that shit, man.
Elora. On the bright side, it's 2-on-1 now.
If I step back, he's going to get attack of opportunity, isn't he?
Unless you use your action to disengage.
Or just take my heart.
No, since he's right there, I'm just going to reach out and shocking grasp.
Yeah, well, get advantage, so that's good.
Just don't miss.
We'll get that natural 20.
Oh.
22.
22 hits. Please roll for your damage.
4.
4 points of damage.
Seem to stick that over.
And it can't take reactions.
Yeah, you
Can't
just
take
see him doing
reactions,
like a
very nice.
little like stick man type thing.
Seem
Oh,
to skip
bollocks,
that.
that's to the start, so V can back off, but I can't. Never mind.
Yeah, well, better than nothing.
Yeah, better than
Yeah.
nothing.
I'm just going to assume that you shout this information to
Yeah,
Viola.
she knows that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Be stunned! Don't you dare leave me, bitch!
See him just stood there like
Finish him! And that's me. Yeah.
I will try again. Enemy number 2 is obviously you're in front of him,
Yeah.
Green. He's just gonna go. He's just gonna smash, stab, just keep smash. It's just
smash and grab.
just a machine, basically.
This is where it is actually a machine. Mate, I'll be so pissed.
So that is 16 to hit,
Yes.
miss. Oh no,
17.
did you do it reckless?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I get advantage. That's even worse. That's fine. So that was the first attack. Second attack. Doing a 14. So I'm
Nice.
assuming that definitely misses.
Because of the shield, it goes up to.
Yeah, you get plus
17.
2. Very nice.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
enemy number 2, Green. You do what you gotta do, girl.
I always love how it goes from enemy number 2 and then it goes to green and then
Yeah.
it goes back and forth.
Right, going reckless again.
Going reckless, go big or go home.
Exactly. 21, 22.
Yeah.
8.
8 points of damage. Very nice. And that was on enemy
Number 2.
number 2. So as you hit it, it really ricochets and it falls back a little bit and it manages just to grab itself back up. And as it pulls itself up, you see its armor lift, its helmet just lift. You see nothing at all underneath, and it ricochets back, and it looks a bit.
Is he a bit more
It looks like a very beaten up piece of armor.
nice?
Oh.
Sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Viola. Oh, sorry. Is that all your?
Yes.
Yes. Viella. I'm really bad at just.
Yeah,
just-
just
I
skipping
just-
on.
Yeah.
I just
like,
can't
oh, Yeah,
wait.
you're done. Sharp.
I just can't wait to get the extra attack so I can just go kaboosh,
Have an
kaboosh.
extra attack is kabootiful.
Oh, I wish I could.
Viella's turn. She is obviously just gonna attack. She's like, do you know what? You're following me. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kill you. Ah! And she's gonna attack it with her sword.
Natural 20.
Yes!
Go Viella!
Making up for all the others. Kill it! Kill it!
Yes, that's 2d8.
7 and 5.
So that's 12, 14 with her +2.
Nice.
And that was that number 1.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
So as she like looks at it and she comes down her
I've
shield,
redeemed
she's like,
Yeah.
"Fuck you, bitch!" and poof, straight into its like where armor joins. She goes straight up there, and as she rips it out, the armor just crumbles to the ground. All its limbs disattach, and it just falls to the part with a big loud clang. Almost can't hear the clang from the crowd. Wah! Going for it. Yeah, you notice the other armor's gone.
So that one's
That is
done now.
number 1.
And Laura just like,
Ow! And it's a shame because it doesn't actually contribute to Viella's kill stats because she didn't kill it. She went, Unlucky.
that was a lucky roll.
That
That was a very
that
lucky
was-
roll.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one more
brush.
hit and I think I'd have.
yeah,
That
was banging.
that was great.
I was just saying,
Right.
like, come on, my green dice, you know
Come on,
you're
Baracus.
Top of the round, Baracus, bring it on home, boy.
Get that sneak attack in.
So that means if I get 2 natural 20s, can I do it as 40? Just get both.
That'd be amazing.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. So that's all of my movement.
Yep, that's fine.
Oh, I know what he's doing.
So, if you, just gonna say, if you do stand next to green, you'll get advantage because you'll get his. So if you wanted to position yourself till you're there, you will get
Well,
advantage.
that's what I was thinking. I was gonna go there, and I was like, should I go behind
Yeah,
him?
but if you
But
go behind him, you won't get that
Oh,
advantage.
yeah,
I'll-
because you're going to
I'll
be
go
within
there
the
then.
square, aren't you?
Yeah.
So like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And I will attack with my rapier.
I
Yeah,
knew you were
awesome.
going to do that.
Yep, so you kind of, as you're running over there, you kind of sling your crossbow
yeah.
on your shoulder and you draw out your sword. Get
my
out of
my
it.
shot.
Your crossbow.
Go for it, son. Go for it.
Oh, wow.
That's. Is
Just
that
remember you got advantage.
cocked
Yeah,
though?
you've got advantage.
Or
If it's cocked,
It
I'll
does
reroll.
look cocked to me, but
Yeah.
I'll let you guys.
I think that.
Yeah.
that's-
Yeah, I'll leave it to the table.
It's one of those
It's-
ones.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
do
Reroll that
reroll
one.
it.
Well, reroll it twice.
And then
Ish.
again.
And again, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got advantage.
Come on, boy.
Oh, slightly
Just
better.
a little better.
16.
No, sorry, misses.
Oh, unlucky.
Ah! It was worth a try,
it was,
though.
though.
it was,
Try,
it
yeah.
was a
Worth
good
a try.
try. Anything else you wish to do? If you move away from it, you
You
can use your
can
bonus
use-
action to
Oh, no,
disengage.
you've got about.
But
Yeah, but he was only here, so he's still got movement.
yeah,
Yeah, but I still need to disengage anyway.
Yeah.
I'll disengage anyway, and
You've
I,
only
Can
got
move,
like
one or
a
two.
yeah, you
One.
can literally move like
Yeah,
one.
Back.
I can literally move one, so I will move.
I'm still stepping out of combat,
Yeah.
so
I'm massively out of combat.
yeah,
I'll move there.
yeah. Step in, step out, step in, step out.
It's like, tag, you're it.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me because I've been finding this guy here
And
ever
that's me.
since.
Anything else?
That's me.
That's you.
That's me.
Beautiful, Elora
I do try.
on deck.
Fucking kill him.
I'm gonna. I think I was crouched. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna draw my longbow. At
Yeah.
number 2. I'm pretty sure green's not in my range there.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
8.
8. I'm afraid 8
Jesus.
does
Over the
massively miss. Green, you just see this arrow like,
Just go.
a bit too close to the old face. You feel it,
Yeah.
the feathers on it just almost tickle you. Kind of go. As you do that, you see Elora like,
It's like
My bad! My bad!
me with my sword's like.
Elora, anything else you wish to do?
No, I'm gonna say that.
So enemy number 2's turn.
Stay away.
It looks at you, Baracus. But it looks back at Green. Green's the one that's in front,
I'm
so
just
he
gonna
is
go.
just gonna keep going for it.
Like I said, tag, you're it.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So that is 5 points of damage.
Nice.
And then its next attack.
Yeah.
I rolled 2 5s, so that's that.
Nice.
Misses.
Nice.
Can't be doing as bad as me.
So that's enemy number 2. So green, come on down.
I'm going reckless.
Just go for it.
As normal. 19.
19 just hits.
Thank God for the +1.
High DC, but they got low hit points.
9.
Annoying. So how do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna, where it's open, where I've opened it, I'm just gonna go straight for it.
Yeah,
and
so
just
you've
go
opened
for
it on the head a little bit. So you reach up with your sword, well, because obviously only one hand in it, and you bring it down into its armour. And as you yank it out, your knuckles catch the helmet. The helmet goes flying into the crowd. The crowd, as you look back to draw your sword back, crowd, like, you know, in baseball when they're trying to catch it, or in cricket, you see someone catch it, like, rah, they got the helmet.
And I'll just shout to that person, I'll sign it later.
Yeah, and he's just, and the crowd starts going, green. And as all that happens, the armour just falls limb from limb and falls down to the ground, and the crowd goes wild.
Straight back to...
Yeah, the crowd are absolutely loving it even more now.
I should have just went like that and just go paddle up.
The crowd do seem almost a lot more warmed up to you now, which is a bit interesting considering, as you know, the previous round they're like, who the fuck be these guys? CB what? Now we're like, CB4. I mean, while you're waiting in the ring, you know that a lot of people didn't make it past number 2. So, and now you can kind of see why.
Yeah.
And same thing happens again. The reset happens. You see the little lackeys coming in, and they've actually come in on like little wheelbarrows. And they're just there like picking up the bits of armor. And you see one of them shake it, and the crowd's and he swings the armor around, and he's getting the crowd going wild. And the entertainer, he's back up on his platform, and he's screaming and shouting, "Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for CB4!" You and Viola there banging on your shield, absolutely living your best lives, and the crowd is going for it. They are loving it.
Carl, this is where we need our boogie.
Yep, so the entertainer starts screaming and shouting, "Ladies and gentlemen, CB4!" And the crowd is absolutely going wild. They are absolutely loving you and everything you're about so far. And yeah, this seems to be quite a hard crowd to please, so you know, you got the little kids on their dad's shoulders, they're all screaming it and loving it. The brutality of it is very, very good.
Just doing Michael Jackson.
So they take off all the extra bits of the suit of armour and stuff, and the entertainer comes back down and he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for more?" And the whole crowd just, they're absolutely loving it.
Are we getting him back in position?
And at that, the platform again.
Yeah, we're back in. I'm staying where I am.
Starts to lower down. And as it lowers, you hear the entertainer going, "Tired yet, are we?"
Hells to the no.
As he sees some of you, like, especially Viola, she's looking a little bit black-eyed, a bit, you know, she's like, you know, when you're on your, like, leaning on your knees, like,
but then I'll be used to it for fighting.
So you're looking pretty good. You as well, Baracus, you're looking pretty good. Whereas, you know, a couple of the other compadres, they're not quite looking so good. As you hear the platform hit the ground on the bottom, and you and the platform starts to rise up, and you hear the antenna go get 'em doggies, and as it lifts up, you see two-headed beasts.
Two of them.
Two-headed dogs.
They're gonna move fast.
Not just fast, they're going to be aggressive.
But they won't have range.
Exactly.
You see them, and they're just eyeing at you, and all the noise from everyone in the room is almost driving them extra crazy. extra violent of everyone screaming and shouting, and then just the 4 heads are just looking from side to side, and at that point you see that all 4 heads lock onto each one of you, and that's when they and that's you, Brackus.
Damn it! Damn it!
Right, this one's going to be a bit more difficult.
Okay.
But we can do it, guys. Go on, Baracus.
Fucking nail him in the eyes.
Yeah. Okay, natural 20. And then roll max damage.
Okay, so I'll move to here, that's 25.
Mm-hmm.
And I will attack with my short bow
Mm-hmm.
on enemy number 2.
Yeah.
$23.
23 very much hits. That's enemy number 2, yeah?
Yeah.
Roll for your attack.
10 points of damage.
Very nice.
And then I will use my last bit of movement to move here. And I'll use my bonus action hide.
Yeah.
Natural 1, so no points.
So you're not particularly hidden. You as you crouch down, you put your head back up at this in and I think the younger people in the audience, they think as though you're trying to be funny, and they're laughing for he's funny, isn't he?
Yeah.
So they think you're trying to be humorous, but in general fact you just
Yeah,
fucked
no.
up.
And that's my turn.
That's you. Laura.
I just want to see the range. Yeah, I'm going to shoot a firebolt all the way down.
Which one hit him?
Number 2.
Number 2. Please roll for attack.
22.
22 hits.
5.
5 points of damage. Very
Nice.
nice.
It's not bad. It's not
That's
bad.
good.
You can
15
smell.
points of damage.
You can smell that burning
And I'm
hair.
going to crouch. I can't hide, but I'm going to
Yeah,
crouch.
that's cool. Yeah, so you kind of duck a little bit, like, oh, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me.
Good doggy,
And
good
that's
doggy.
where enemy number 1, like, you hardly even see him move. He just, he absolutely launches. And he just goes, he'll cut veer off, and he'll just go straight for you, Green.
Animals love you.
Straight
Yeah.
in there. So the first head just goes for like your torso area,
Oh, it's gonna have to
and that is 11, so that's a
Miss.
miss. And then its second attack, you're ever so right, it also comes in at the other side of a torso, but that's a 10 to hit, so I'm
Miss.
assuming that also misses.
So my shield just goes ting ting.
Enemy at number 2 is gonna go
Oh.
30, 35, and it can get to you.
35.
Nice.
Shit.
These have 40 feet of movement as the dog.
Damn!
Alright.
Damn, son.
So first attack is because you're kind of crouching.
Yeah.
So first attack is almost going to be like wrapped around your knee. 10 to hit. I'm
Nope.
going to change that dice. That's a 10. I'm not doing far enough damage.
Keep using it, please.
Oh, that was a 6 again. So that's a 10 to hit, which I'm assuming even with you, it definitely misses.
Do you want one of my dice, George? Because my dice
Give
seem
me-
to roll well.
Give me all the dice.
Well, when it's for you.
Yeah.
When she uses my dice, she seems to roll better.
Don't do that.
Right, so that's enemy number 2 done. Green, you are on point.
Sweet. I am bonus action raging.
You're going to do your next rage, yeah? That's 2 rages you use now.
And I'm going reckless.
Yep.
As per.
As per,
20.
20 hits.
Well, that'd be 21. So 6 points on number 1.
6 points on number 1, very nice. Anything else you wish to do on your go?
That is it.
That is it,
Blow
man.
it a little kiss.
Give her a little kiss. Viella, she is going to just come next to it, so she's still in that advantage range.
She shows advantage.
Oh, yeah, please roll for advantage and add 4.
That's not too bad.
17.
17 definitely hits. Please roll for damage. D8 plus 2.
8.
Nice.
8 points of damage. That's really good. On number 1. I'm not very clever. Give me a chance. And
Don't be
we
shy.
are, boom, top of the round. Thank you, Viola. Brackus, you've got a dog on your door.
I'm gonna use my hellish rebuke
Mm-hmm.
on enemy number 2, obviously.
Yeah.
So.
So that's your action to cast that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I have to roll my d20 to hit.
Yeah.
Sweet.
No. It hits, but
Yeah.
I have to make a saving throw
Okay.
against it.
So I just need to roll.
So what's the saving throw for me?
So you have to.
Could be your spell save?
Yeah, it should be a spell
Yeah,
save
it should
DC.
be spell
So what's your
save,
spell
so
save
that's
DC?
12.
12.
12. Okay.
Only got 17.
And that's my
Okay, so roll
That's a
6.
D10.
So I take full damage.
full damage.
What is it?
Yeah.
D-
So what is it? 2d10.
2d10.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
nice.
is your D10.
So 2 of them. That's good.
Cool boy. Oh,
But
One.
you get it again. This is good.
9, 10.
Look at that.
So that's,
10.
that's 10, yeah? So 11.
11 points of damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, very nice.
So that was my action, yeah?
Mm-hmm. You've still got a bonus action and your movement.
Bonus disengage.
And run.
You could run downfield then.
Okay, so I'll bonus action disengage.
Mm-hmm. And then you've
And
got your full movement to use.
I'm going to move there.
Right behind green, hiding behind green.
I'm not hiding.
I like it.
But the good thing
Pretty
is,
much, considering the
the
size
good
of
thing
green
is-
though, we're hiding.
the good thing is, they both
Yeah.
get advantage.
I
now.
suppose, yeah, if you went there, you'd still get...
Mm.
Nice, nice.
That's why I thought of.
But you kind of left me with
Yeah.
two. Thanks.
No, that's fine.
You never
You
know.
have
You
fun
You
now.
never know. You might finish it.
Anything else you wish to do,
That,
Brackus?
that is me.
Alright, Laura, you're on.
Oh, Jesus.
Except I'm
Right,
gonna Alright, I need to mark that one off.
right, I am going to shoot another firebolt at number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. 10.
10 misses.
I was going to say just
Okay.
hog roast it by now, but
And then I'm gonna move all my movement to here.
I love.
I'm sorry,
I was
but
gonna wait for
As
her
you,
to-
as you go right to the very back of the ring, you feel people pat you on, go on, get him!
yeah, thank you. Trying to
And
concentrate.
then they're like rubbing your shoulders. They think they're helping, but they're really not.
If anyone wants to cast a healing spell, you go for it.
I should say pull my hair, pull my hair.
Anything else you wish to do?
No.
No. Okay, so enemy number 1. You're in front of it, Green. You're
Yeah.
a big, scary mofo, so
Yeah.
it's just going to keep...
True
Boosh.
that.
It is going to keep ploughing on at you. So first attack, natural 19 hits.
Yes, yeah.
So that will be...
Would it be half damage? Because rage.
You're still raging. It's
Yeah.
piercing. Yep. So it's 2 points of damage.
Nice.
And its second attack, natural 20.
Cool.
So that's 4 points of damage.
Cool.
That 4 points has already been half, so it is a pure 4 points.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep, and that is enemy on number 1's turn. Enemy at number 2 is just going to come running right at you. And he's going to run at you at full pelt, and he's going to try and take you down.
Oh.
Sweet.
So please make a strength roll.
Strength, yeah.
So it'd be
You'll be
strength.
contesting
Slash is
his
plus
strength.
And that's +1, yeah.
Yeah.
So 12.
12, you fail. So you are Bosch knocked prone, and he is
On top of it.
on top of you, and it still has a 1 attack,
Nice.
which is advantage as you're
Advantage.
prone.
Yep.
So that is 17 to hit.
Yep.
That's 5 points of piercing against you.
5, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
At least I've saved my rages right.
Mm. Did you do damage on the last one?
Yeah, and
Oh, so
he's
you still-
damaged me as well.
Yeah.
So it's definitely still
Double
going in.
trouble.
That's good.
Yeah, and Green, you're on board.
Sweet. Am I going reckless?
Reckless.
14.
14 hits.
Oh, that's good.
10 on
10
number
points
1.
of damage.
Yeah.
Yep, nice.
Because I can't see Baracus behind me. So.
No, yeah, no.
You probably heard it, but
Yeah,
Probably heard it by me, look.
Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
that is it.
Excellente.
Viola's turn.
Viola's turn, so she is going to attack him as well,
Yeah.
so with advantage.
Natural 20.
You know, Viola. Yes! So that's 2d8 plus 2, please.
13.
13 points of damage. That is really good. As she clinks into the dog, she almost skewers him, but the dog snaps at her wrist. So as she pulls back, it's still on. It's there, but it's one of its heads looks really quite alive, whereas the other one's
It's
quite
dead. Yeah.
hanging in there.
Sweet.
There we go. Top of the round.
Bum, bum, bum.
Maracas. Please make a strength saving throw if you wish to break the grapple. If not, you can do an offhand attack, so you can just basically punch it.
I'll try and kick it off.
Yep, that's fine. So make strength roll, please.
Strength, yeah. 17.
17. Let's
That's
have a
quite
little look,
good.
shall we?
That's good.
Yep, you succeed.
Nice.
So that
that one pretty much kicked off.
Yeah, so you managed to get out from under it. You're still
Prone.
prone, so it's going to take half your movement to get back up. You kind of just break free from it.
that's a weird rule, isn't it?
Half your movement just to stand up is
Right,
ridiculous.
So half
but-
my movement for that.
Yeah.
And I will attack with my rapier.
It was your action to...
Oh, that was my reaction, did
Yeah.
I say? Shit.
Yeah.
I'll
Still
stay.
got your bonus.
I'll stay.
You staying?
I'm staying.
Stand your ground. Nice.
Laura.
Nice, nice,
Okay.
nice.
Right, I'm going to use my full
I
movement.
didn't back me.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to go there. How damagey are they looking?
The one next to green is looking really quite damaged. Number 2 is looking a bit wary, but not as bad as the
Okay,
one.
I am going to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay, that is a spell, yeah?
Yeah, that is a spell.
Your first spell, Taylor.
Yeah. I've been trying to save it. I don't have a lot of second level spells. And I'm going to send 1 ray at number 1
Mm-hmm.
and 2 at number 2.
Okay.
Alright, so this is for number 1. 13.
It just hits.
Thank God for that. Alright, I'll do the damage for that one first.
Yep.
9.
How do you want to do this?
Yes!
God, how do I want to do this? I just want it to hit and then smolder and then kind of.
Yep. So, green's there and he looks like he's getting ready to bash it. And then these sparks just come flying at this pup. And it just goes... And the dog lets out a really roar of pain and then just grabs the floor. Its 2 heads just twitching. And number 1 is...
Okay, and then the 2 shots at number 2.
So
Yeah.
you stretch
Right, so
over.
first one,
I was about to say
18.
better hit.
18 hits.
okay, and the second shot, 17, without my bonuses.
Hits.
Right, so, first one,
So if you kill it.
10,
10 points of damage.
and then 7.
How
So
do you want to do this?
17.
Yes! Told you.
Same. Just,
Same?
or punches through its chest
almost
and just...
simultaneously. Not you get in the odd blow here and there, but then the entire arena is just filled
And
with
Alora just there,
sparks.
flames
And
on her
Alora
hand,
is just flame boy or girl.
yeah, literally.
And she's just exactly like her miniature. She is erupting with flames and sparks. The whole arena gets lit right up, and both dogs hit the ground,
Choose
and
me.
the crowd goes wild.
Save my backside.
the crowd just start cheering and
Okay, my
roaring.
heart is going a
They're
little bit.
chucking even more crap into the crowd, into the ring now. There's flowers, there's an odd bit of copper, and the odd bit of silver that people were chucking in.
So they get taken.
You, as they're doing this, you can't quite. You see bits of going around you. It's not enough time to run around and gather it up. This is all moving very quickly. And straight as that happens, the boys are quick up to reset. There's a couple more of them because they're quite heavy animals to lift.
Will I lose my rage or will it still go for the next
You've lost
round?
rage now.
Cool.
So they lifted him up quite strong, get him into the sort of wheelbarrow, and they chuck it in. And
We're on the fourth one.
you hear the announcer going, "Can you believe this, ladies and gentlemen? Look at the damage the CB4 has created. They are sparky." And he points at you and goes a little. The crowd is absolutely going wild and loving it.
Oh, there's me just.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, no, I'm like
can
really
you
heavy.
believe that the unknowns are breaking into the fourth, the vicious, the most brutal round? If they complete this round, they will take home the prize money of 200 gold pieces. Or will they choose to double their money and go home with a minimum of 400 gold pieces? We'll have to wait and see if they can destroy the next monster, the most vicious creation we could muscle up for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you enemy number 4. And as the bottom chamber starts to lift, you see it erupt with fire, and it all comes out, streams maybe about 20 feet straight into the air, and that's where we're gonna call it.
Fireworks.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us on our campaign so far, or for not joining and clicking in and then clicking straight back out. Appreciate you guys clicking in anyway.
Exactly.
A big thanks to our sponsor, TaylorMade Craft, as always, for creating our beautiful initiative markers. Our inspiration coins. If you do want any inspiration coins, just leave in the comments and I can send you a link as to where we got them. And they are absolutely beautiful. We'll put some photos up of them on our video and on our Instagram page so you can all have a good look at those. All got intricate designs made specially for our characters. So, thank you very much. We'll see you next week. And I'm not going to say it's Friday yet.
Copyright.
Copyright. But thank you for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye. 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 Bye.